This is chapter number 7, Tribes, Nomads, and Settled Communities. So we will be talking about the question answer, different type of question answers here. All these picture which you see here will come back whenever it is required in the question. So we are going to take the multiple choice questions and fill in the blanks, true, false, all sorts of question which is possible. Now this is the list of all the tribes in different parts of the subcontinent between 8th and 18th century which are still there, most of them. So this is what we are going to come. The first question is, who prescribed the Varna rules? Varna Vyavastha, Varna system. So who prescribed it and who actually started it? So the answer here is Brahmins. Brahmins. So Brahmins, they created this Vargikaran, partition, categorization of these Brahmins, that is all religious activities and religious rituals they would do. Brahmins, Karmakand rituals. Then the second level, they are on the top. The second level is Kshatriyas. So emperors, Raja, kings, Vaishyas who were doing trading, Kharid Farokht, Ayat Niryat, and the Shudras, they were at the lowest level of the ladder or of the Varna system. So answer is Brahmans. Tribals obtained their livelihood from. Now Janajati or the tribals, right now also we have tribes, they live far off, they will live in the mountains, in the forest area normally. So the livelihood is dependent mostly on the forest, mostly on the hunting, agriculture, kheti kisani, herding, pashucharan. So shikar, all these hunting, agriculture, the hunting, herding, all of these is the correct answer. All of these is the correct answer. So all these tribes which you see here, coming from the animals, from agriculture, from hunting, all of these is the correct answer. Which tribe was influential in Punjab in 13th and 14th century? 13th and 14th century. Which tribe are we talking about? Influential is Prabhavi, effective. So I'll give you the list first. Let's have the list first. So Punjab, Kashmir, this area, this is quite closer or near. So we are talking about Khokhar, Punjab, 13th and 14th century, because after that they all came one after another, or one become effective than another. Which tribal group established a powerful kingdom in Assam? Which tribal groups? So this empire or tribal group who had a great empire is Ahom. The answer is Ahom. So this is Naga Ahom. And we are talking about northeast side. Okay. Uttar Purvi, northeast. This is the Ahom tribe. And this is the founder of Ahom, Sukhapa, founder of Ahom dynasty. So this is Sukhapa, Ahom tribe. The important tribe of Bihar. So let me show you the list again. Where is Bihar? Bihar, we have Chero, and then we have Munda, Santhal, Bihar, Jharkhand, Odisha. So when we try to find out the answer, the important tribe of Bihar is Mundas. So this is Mundas. Okay, Mundas. This is the area. You need to, keep this in mind. All these areas, Gakhar, Khokhars, Jammu Kashmir area, all these name along with the area you should know. Who used the services of Banjara as trading nomads? So the kings and the emperors, they used or they employed them, Banjaras, for this trading, or you can say using the service, trading. So if somewhere is war, they'll ask them, okay, take our stuff like food, etc. to the warriors. So who used this? Who used them? So this is Alauddin Khilji, and this is Jahangir, and they were using Banjara nomadic tribe. Okay, Banjara, Khanabdosh. So both of them is the answer. Alauddin Khilji and Jahangir, both of them used or employed their services. Who were known as Rathakars? Rath is the chariot, and Kars means who make it, who create it. So Rathakars are chariot makers. So Rathakars, chariot makers. This is the correct answer. Chariot makers. How many units of villages were called Chaurasi? So Chaurasi in Hindi is actually 84. Chaurasi, Chaur-80 is 80, Char means 4. So 84. So these partitions, or the number of villages, were 84. One more question is answer is going to come. Badhaut, 12. One of them is having 12 like this. So we are talking about Gond here in this question. Gond. So these are from Gond. Gadkatanga is also the area of Gond. Gond, which is this area. This is central part. Gond, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh. Gond area. Gond. A division of Gond kingdoms controlled by a particular clan was termed as Kul. Kul. Division means a part. The Gond kingdoms controlled by a particular Kul. Clan means Kul. Was termed as. So the answer here is Gad. G-A-R-H. Gad. So let me just show you here. Gadkatanga is the example. Let us take the example of this. So, most of the name will have Gad here. Gada Katanga or Gadkatanga. So this is the area which we are talking about. Then occupation of Gond tribes was, main occupation of Gond tribes. So it's Janjati, it's tribe, and main occupation job was Kheti Kisani, agriculture. Who was Bir Narayan? So Bir Narayan, now let me tell you the story. Actually, he was son of Rani Durgavati. So what happened? I'm talking about Gadkatanga. So this person which you see here, he was called as, his name was different, but he was called as Sangram Shah. He took that upadhi, Gadkatanga. So what he did, he wanted to become this Rajput, or wanted Brahmins to regard him as Rajput. So he took the Sangram Singh as the upadhi. Now his son is Dhanpat. And the Dhalpats married a woman or a princess of Rajput genealogy. Okay, so Dhalpat, son of Gond Raja Sangram Shah, married Rani Durgavati. Now the kid of both of them were Bir Narayan. So Rani Durgavati, she took care of everything, because Bir Narayan was very small at the time, 5 years actually. So this is because there was a Mughal attack and she defended it very powerfully. But finally, because Mughal Empire was very strong, so she lost. And just like Rani Lakshmi Bai, she didn't allow her to be taken up. Right? That is how she fought hard. Son of Rani Durgavati, B. Narayan. This is how the whole story here. The Ahom tribes migrated from Ahom tribes. So we have this Ahom tribes came from Myanmar, Burma. Right now we have this all boundaries. Previously it was not. It was all Indian subcontinent. So people can easily come from Pakistan to here and go anywhere. Paik are what? Paik. So Paik, we are talking about Ahom dynasty. So these people which you see, 3 of them on the back side, these are Paiks. Paiks were Begar. Begar means if you call someone and don't give them money for work, if you put them in labor and don't pay them, that is forced labor. So what these homes did, they had a census and they divided the places, and every place, every division has to send the number of required Paiks depending on the schedule or the timetable. So they were forced labors. Forced labors. Work, you will not be paid. That is how. So match the following. Gaddi, Gaddi. So this Gaddi, let me show you here. Gaddi Gadaria is a tribe. Gaddi Gadaria, Western Himalaya. This area I am talking about, Western Himalaya, Gaddi Gadaria. So they were a shepherd tribe. They were a shepherd tribe. That is bhed, bakri, sheep, bakri, all these. Now coming to Badaut, I told you 12. We talked about 84, Badaut is 12 villages. Rathakaras, I told this question already came. Chariot makers, Rathakars. Kolis and Beals, I'll just come because I'll show you the list first and see here. Koli, where is Koli? Koli are in 2 places, Karnataka, Maharashtra also, Gujarat also. This is Gujarat, this is Karnataka and Maharashtra. Koli. So just match it, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Koli. So match it with Maharashtra, Karnataka, Koli, Maharashtra, Karnataka. Bheels, Western Central India or Central Western India. This is Bheels, Central Western India. This is Central, this is Western part. Okay, so that you relate with. So let me show you the actual answer here. Gaddi, shepherd tribe. Kolis, the place, Maharashtra, Karnataka. Bheels in the Central Western India. And Rathakars, chariot makers. And Badauts, 12 villages. Badauts, 12 villages. Now fill the blanks. The society was divided according to the rules of. The society was divided according to the rules of Brahmans. So it was Varna Vyavastha. Varna Vyavastha, created by Brahmans. A large number of Dash were found in the present day of Chhattisgarh. So who are they? Gonds. Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Gonds. See here. They also have a place. This whole place is called Gondwana. They have an express. Gondwana Express right now we have. Nomadic pastoralists got the things they needed through dash system. Which system? So bhed, bakri, maveshi, that is different milk producing and flesh producing animals. So they were having doodh, paneer, makhan, butter, cheese, all these. So they just have this. So how to get it from the chawal, rice, paddy or the daily utensils? So they'll use a barter system. So they will ask people, give us rice or some utensil and we will trade it with the milk and the butter and other things we have. So it's called a barter system. No money is involved. Only trade of things is involved. The Cheros were defeated by Dash in 1591. Cheros. This is Chero. Bihar, Jharkhand. Chero. This is how Cheros look. So this is Chero. Raja Mana Singh. It's not Ming. It's Raja Mana Singh in 1591. Dash, the chief of Gakkars, was made a noble by Akbar. Gakkar. Let me show you again. Gakkar. This is the Gakkar. Where? Punjab, Kashmir. Gakkar. Who made them? Akbar made them as noble, Abhijat Varg, Mansabdar. He was Kamal Khan Gakkar. Historical works called Branjis were written in Dash and Ahom language. So when we talk about this place Ahom or this dynasty, so they regarded those people who were very artistic, and they also this Buranji's historical work, they translated it into Assamese and Ahom languages. Now this is true and false. Tribes were not divided into numerous unequal classes. So this is true. Because tribe means, because Varna Vyavastha was there in the normal part, but in this tribal there is no Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. There is nothing that way. So Janjati tribes, no one is very high, no one is very low. Most of the tribes kept written records. No. See, Mughal Empire, Delhi Sultanates, all inscriptions. Mughal Empire, all books, Akbar Nama, and all these namas were written. Abul Fazl wrote, many other people wrote. But the tribes, they were not writing any records. Only the way they were discussing and giving it to the next generation. Giving it to the next generation. The father will give credit from his father, the son will get from his son. So there is a whole transfer of traditions through voice, through speaking. Banjara caravans, see here, Banjara caravans, Banjara nomadic tribes, they go, 600 to 700 people were there. So English, person has said specifically about that. He has written. So Banjara caravans were called as Tanda. The name was Tanda. The group of people who moved were called Tanda. Akbarnama mentions the Gond kingdom of Gadkatanga that had 70,000 villages. Exactly. Akbarnama written by Abul Fazl there were 3 different volumes it was being written for Akbar, and it was clearly mentioned Gold Kingdom of Gadkatanga had 70,000 villages. It's true, 70,000 villages. This is Gadkatanga. So Rani Durgavati of Gadkatanga was widow of Sangram Shah. No, I told you the story. Sangram Shah unke sasur the. That means Sangram Shah son Dalpat, he married Rani Durgavati, and the kid was called Veer Narayan. This is how the story is. She was a widow of Dalpat. Ahom society was divided into clans or khels, kul or khel. This is correct. So this is all about this chapter. We have taken all the questions, presumably. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself.